So here I have created an application that is language translator by the use of Google Cloud API. So the work of language translator is that whenever user gives a text in any language with the target text, suppose here I have given a text in English and I want to translate it in Hindi. So when I have selected the target language as Hindi and pressed on the target button, translate button, the language gets automatically translated from English to Hindi. So this is the working of our application. So now let's discuss about the execution of the entire application. So to execute this web application for the storage purpose, I have used the bucket. Here I will go to storage and then I will go to, yeah. So here is my buckets. So I have created a language text bucket. I have already mentioned the steps over here that how I have created the language text bucket. The entire creation of bucket is done from the cloud SDK. So here is the command prompt. So here I have used the gustil command for creating the language text, and it's create the bucket here. And inside the bucket I have used the my data that will be translated to different language. So for uploading purpose, I have used this command gsutil cp language data.txt. So I have uploaded this file into my bucket language text. So here is a screenshot of the data that is added in the bucket. Now once the bucket is created, now I will be moving to create my project. So here I have created my project. So this is my project. I have created my project as language translator and the ID is language translator 346507. Now once the project is created, now I am ready to start with my spider code. So here is my spider code. For the entire application to get executed, I have used the Anaconda spider version. From the installation purpose, I have imported the Google Cloud in which I have imported translate underscore v2 package, and then I have may also made an index.html page. So this is the view of my index page in which I have taken created a text area for the message that should be taken by the user, that this part. Now for another input is taken for the target language that must be inputted from the user, and once the user clicks on the translate button, the entire form gets sent over the this method language predict by the use of post method. Here I have used the Google Translator. I have called the function, and then I have taken the user message from the form and as well as the user language. And before that, I have also generated my JSON file. So here is the screenshot of the JSON file. This is the screenshot of my JSON file from the project. I have used that JSON file here, and then for converting a particular language, I have used the destination code that is provided by the Google Doc. So here several languages are taken and their destination code is set over here. And then I am calling to translate function with the user message and the set destination code that I have set over here. Now the entire application will call the translator.translate method, and it will return me the translated text That translated text will be returned to a index.html and the result will be displayed over here, that can be seen in this part. So this is all about the spider setup. Again, that app.yml file was taken, in which I have mentioned my Python version, that is 39. And in requirement.text, I have taken my requirement, mentioned my requirement with their version. So now I'm ready to host this application locally. So I'm using my Anaconda prompt for hosting the application locally. Let's start with that. So I have selected the project in which I want to run my Python file. So I'm tapping the command python main.py because main is required for the deployment in Google Cloud. So this is creating a local host URL. So I will be copying this one in here. So this is the application is perfectly running in the local host. Again, I will show that demo here. So here suppose I'm selecting Japanese and press the translate button. So the text got translated into Japanese. So now I will deploy this application over the Google Cloud. So for that purpose, I'm opening my command prompt. Before that, I have already installed my Cloud SDK to get started. Here I will use Google init command. Okay, so it has already identified my account with the credential and my project ID is already selected. So I'm reinitializing this one. Okay, this is my account. I'm logged in at. This is my project ID, so I will be pressing 2. Okay, so now I will select my folder. Okay. Now I will run a command for the deployment. This is my project ID. So the application is successfully deployed with the URL. So here is my localhost ID that got generated few now. So now I will run this application globally. That is, I'm selecting this text. Telugu translated. So the application got successfully translated with the Telugu.